hope it's good morning. Sister Sandy here, and I wanted to jump on. I haven't actually got anything of substance to talk about, but wanted to touch base with you all and say, hang in there, which is what my last video said, but we've got to keep going. We've got to keep hanging on and not get distracted by the world, not get to a point where we're saying, I can't do this anymore. We're feeling it. We're all feeling it. I should be looking at the camera up there, shouldn't I? To say, hey. I've spoken to a few people in my circle, my close circle, and I hear what everyone is saying and the struggles that everybody is facing. It's real. It is. They're real struggles. Emotionally, spiritually, physically, everyone is up against the wall. You just have to go into the different servers, into the prayer request rooms, to see people asking for help. Please pray. Please pray for this. Please pray for that. And some people are thinking, I don't know that I can hold on much longer. But we have to. And we can pray, Lord, please, please, it's got to be today, tomorrow, this date, that date. But it is an appointed time. It is an appointed day, and no matter what we want, how we're feeling, I'm at a point, and I've said this in my other videos, that even though I'm looking at dates, specific dates, I'm waiting for that trumpet. And I say that to God, Lord, I'm just listening for that trumpet, that shout. When God says to Jesus, go get your bride. So, yep, Nisan 10, I'm still looking at. Hebrew calendar, 8th of April. If it comes and goes, we just hang on. We just hang on. And I've got to, for myself, and I think it was Brett, God's Land Down Under. Now, if it wasn't you, brother, sorry. If it was you, thank you. One of his posts was about the Israelites and how they were moaning. And I caught myself doing it the other day. I was laying in my bed moaning that the time had we're still here. So I read that post and I'm like, oh, okay. I don't want to be a moaning Israelite. I don't want to think that going back to what I knew and what I was accustomed to was the answer. It's never going to be the answer. It's always going forward, no matter what. Now, for the dates, as you know, I always look at the Equinox calendar that Repo Man has presented. Those dates, the high watch dates for me have gone. I'm switching to looking at the Hebrew version of those dates. So to me, Nisan 10 is still very relevant. It's the anniversary of the Jubilee. Now Heather R., I just read a comment that she had made, or a post that she had made about the Ezekiel temple being constructed in a Jubilee year. Now we're all thinking this is the Jubilee year. So how that works out, I don't know. Interesting thought. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by all the bird life. I'd show you my view today, but the tide's out. Do you want to see it anyway? That's my view with the tide out. And there's some birds over there getting a bit uptight with each other. I love birds. My avatar, as you know, is a penguin. And it's not just because I love penguins. If you've been on my channel and looked at some of the other videos, there is a video, and I'm in that video. It's my claim to fame. And my job, when I lived on Waiheke Island, was to clean. It was so glamorous, cleaning bird poo. And we've got a keruru over here, which is a wood pigeon, quite a big bird. And Vic, I'd rescued him from under a bush, and he'd been with us for a while, and he was an alpha male. And when I'd go under the perch, he would jump onto the perch to poo on me. And that's for real. And I would tell the girls what was going on, and they thought I was crazy. Until it happened to them, and they came in with bird poo down the back of their neck. Sorry, I laugh because it's happened to somebody else as well. And they said, "You're telling the truth?" I said, "Yes, I was." He jumps on the perch above you while you're cleaning on your hands and knees to poop on you. Oh dear. But the wonderful part of my job was working with the little blue penguins. In Australia, they call them fairy penguins, I believe. And so I would go in and I would put them in their travelling box, and I'd take them in my car down to the beach, and we'd set up this cage and put them in the cage, and they would do their exercise, their physio. So we'd be out there for probably an hour a day, and then I'd get to clean their enclosure. And penguin poo, oh gosh, they eat fish, a lot of fish. So just imagine what their poops were like. And do you all know what a shag is? A pied shag. Oh dear. It's a bird with a long beak. They projectile their poops. So I could have cleaned them up one end of their enclosure, and they've gone up that end, and I'm down the other end, and they've... Yep. Anyway, I loved it, even though it sounds gross. I loved it. It was better than being pooped on by a cow, which I have been. I have been pooped on by a cow, all 5'2" of me. So, yep, I was in the firing range. But hopefully in heaven I get to work with animals, or in the millennium. But in heaven, I don't believe there'll be pooping. I'm hoping there's no poop in heaven. I'm hoping there's no toilets in heaven. I don't mind showers because I enjoy a nice shower. And I want a bed. I like lying down. And I'm going to have a switch. And the switch is on rain. It's a rain switch. So I can lie in bed and listen to the rain on the roof in my mansion. So if you want to come visit, you can go lie on my bed and turn on the switch and it will rain. Specifically over the bedroom. I'm sorry. These are the things that keep me going. Just crazy little thoughts. And I'm having a bad hair day. See this? This is what waiting does to you. That's grey. That's not a colour. It's grey hair. I was going to get my hair cut, but I thought I don't want to spend the money on a haircut. I'm waiting for the trumpet, and in heaven I'm going to have perfect hair. Yeah. Okay, I know I'm rambling, but I just really wanted to come on here and say, hey guys, we're doing it together. Don't be like the Israelites and moan at God. But if we have to, I mean, we're his kids, we're his children. And we go to our parents and say, and, you know, God will take a certain amount of it. I was going to show you something. hanging on. Okay, right? God's hand, yours. And you go, I can't do this. I can't hang on. I can't hang on any longer, Lord. But you know what? It's God's strength. It's God's strength, not ours. Because guess what? He's still hanging on. Okay? My prayer time used to be quite long each morning. I'm fortunate to get 5 minutes out now. When I wake up, Lord, thank you for the new day, one day closer. I'll pray for friends and family, pray for Israel, and then I finish off with the Lord's Prayer, and that's about it. You know, you could light a match, and by the time I'm done. And I don't like it. Lord, I'm sorry, that's all I can get out. If all you can get out in a day is, Lord, I can't do this, help me, Lord. Or just find a scripture that means something to you and pray that scripture over yourself. If it's 30 seconds, just you hold on and let God hold on to you. If you let go your grip, God's still got you. You know that Footprints in the Sand poem, or whatever you call it. It's not really a song, is it? He's one set of footprints. He's carrying you. Let him do that. I was going to come on and talk to you about Ezekiel. I was going to come on and talk about, what was the other thing? The AC, which I'd sort of mentioned in the last video. My headspace hasn't been there, but I'm still working on it, and I'm hopefully going to come back in and do that. Voice recorder, my laptop. If I record the voice on my laptop, it's terrible. So when I'm recording, it's my laptop that's recording the visuals, my phone does, and then I put them together and try and sync them. So basically, yeah, I'm going to come in. I'll probably pick a song again to finish this off. And if I can get my headspace where it needs to be, I'll come back in and talk to you about Ezekiel and my thoughts on that in the AC. Hopefully this week. My parents are moving. I've got to help them go pack up. So, you know, life goes on. We've still got to do stuff. But love you guys, and I just want to have a quick word to say, hang in there. Let's just hold on, let God hold on to us, and bless you, love you, see you later.
It's been a heavy day, clouds are hanging low. The tears I tried to hide now freely start to flow. The world feels cold and gray, but deep inside I know, even in this darkest hour, God won't let me go. And no matter what the storm brings, no matter how I feel, when the night is long and lonely and the wounds seem slow to heal, I'll hold on to His promise with every breath I take. God will get me through this, for His love will never break. The road ahead is winding, the path is hard to see, but I will keep on walking, for He walks next to me. When doubt tries to consume me and fear begins to rise, I lift my eyes to heaven, where hope will never die. No matter what the storm brings, no matter how I feel, when the night is long and lonely and the wounds seem slow to heal, I'll hold on to His promise with every breath I take. God will get me through this, for His love will never break. Through every tear and sorrow, through every trial's test, I'll find my strength in Jesus. In Him I'll find my rest. Though the rain keeps falling and the thunder roars above, I'll stand firm in the promise of His unfailing love. No matter what the storm brings, no matter how I feel, when the night is long and lonely and the wound seems slow to heal, I'll hold on to His promise with every breath I take. God will get me through this, for His love will never break. Yes, God will get me through this, for His love will never break.